I like that behind the scenes.
There we go, y'all.
Yeah. We back again. So we're still on the parenting, good and bad. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was the parenting for those who feel like they have to. And we've seen it from Little League all the way up.
Yeah.
You know, parents buying, extra stuff, whether it's juicies, oranges. It do be good. Don't get me wrong, because I be trying to tell my kids, go get some extra ones.
Yeah.
But, just because you do it doesn't certify your kid to play. You know? And you shouldn't expect anything. Again, I don't blame so much the parents, though. My fault will always go on the coach. Because my motto is, if you're the head coach, you control every damn thing.
That's the head of the snake, man.
So I've had a scenario before in the past where I'm like, head coach, I don't care what assistant coaches do or assistant homeboys do. It's the head coach that knows it all. So if they allow it, so you gotta cut that stuff out. Get those cancers out of here.
All right. Now that was it. I mean, that's all that I have, bro. Good and bad parents. They come in all different shapes and sizes. We understand. Most people, everybody think they good, but just supporting your kid is not what makes you a good parent. Sometimes we got to understand, man. At the high school level, you feel like you know everything, and sometimes a coach is running a certain system. Not saying that it's good, not saying that it's bad. But they're trying to build a team that can run that. So you gotta sit back and let the dominoes fall how they fall. I mean, hopefully it's a championship for you. For some, it won't. Well, for most, it won't be. But I'm just saying, so it's tough. But good and bad parents, I don't think we'll ever get rid of those. Not in sports.
Nah, not
in sports.
It's going to be around forever. As long as there's competition and there's a reward with those competitions, you're always going to have someone trying to push the needle or find a way to advance their kid in the process.
Facts. So next up, man. Next time, man, now we need to bring on the kids, bro, on all of them, to talk about this subject.
Ooh.
Okay?
Oh, there's one person I know that we need to get.
Yeah.
This person's in college.
And bro, and we might even have a guest appearance from random kids from different schools.
Yeah.
Feel me? And just to see how they feel.
Just see their perspective.
So the next topic is social media.
Oh.
Social media, bro. Social media. Everybody know the benefits, but it hurts a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It hurt a lot of people. It hurts a lot of people because everybody know there's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
The book.
Now there's TikTok. I don't do it.
I've never even been
I'm not going to do that one.
I've never been on it before.
I'm not going to do that one. I don't even know if they still use Snapchat. Maybe we're outdated.
I think they do.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they do.
We just saw a fight at the park, Remington Park.
Speak on it, bruh.
We just saw a fight. Yo, so, all right.
Whack! Fight.
Okay, this is real. This happened 2 days ago. Was it Sunday? Yes, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
The kids at Sand Creek hosted, they hosted something at Remington Park.
Yeah.
And there was over 70 kids out there.
COVID-19 party.
Easily.
Come get some.
All out there.
Come get some.
So later on in the evening, when I get home, man, I'm sitting there watching. Not gonna tell you how I know, but I watched it. It was sent to me.
So was mine.
Kids out there fighting. Well, no, they were boxing, which
is kind of dope.
Yeah, that was okay. That was a mutual boxing.
Mutual bang out. Yeah.
Old girl had a nice little left hand.
Nice.
Jab.
And I did see you too, Sumo. Sumo was serving, old boy. Yeah.
So, but that was just mutual. But I saw with my own eyes a parent fighting a kid.
2020, bro. COVID.
A parent fighting a kid. Now, I'm an advocate of, if some kid run up, some high school kid, because they got some heavy hands.
Now you got to get done up.
If they hit me or something like that, I'm going to slap the living shit out of you, kid.
Yeah.
And then if your parents come, I'm going to do the same thing to them.
I'm following up.
They ain't taught you no damn respect for your elders.
You know what? That I'd rather fight the parent first. Just to give them hey, this is what's going to happen to you. But I'd just rather scrap with your dad, man.
I think in that scenario, though, that lady didn't.
Oh, no.
It was right there.
Now, in that scenario, the responses were all immediate. Like, you couldn't leave that.
Yeah.
Kids beating on your car, you got to get somebody. Yeah.
So I asked, in that situation, that scenario, lady is in her car with her kid, some other kids, and there was a lot of kids around her car.
Yeah.
Hitting her window. Everything. How do you get out of that scenario?
You don't.
Do you just bloop, 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 run these damn kids over? Or do you come out and you're like, look, do you wait? I mean, what do you do?
Okay, first off, you could come out and try to act like Jesus. Ain't going. That ain't saving you. Bruh. Now, we're talking about kids. Now, maybe with adults, that might affect. Feel me? Like, if someone just jumped out and started praying. Like, you might be like, oh, shit. Like, damn. But kids, now they're just going to rock and sock them your damn head. Straight up. So no. So you got to protect what's yours. It's like what we were talking about yesterday, bro. If anybody come at what's yours, you're going to protect it. I don't care if it's human bodies, if it's property. I don't care. Because this shit could be as small as your shoes, bruh. This shit could, if you see a dude taking your shoes, are you going to watch him or are you going to try to get your shoes back, right?
Yeah.
Something. Now, I know that's a more minor, doesn't compare to her vehicle, her car, but she had to protect what's hers, including her daughter, right?
Yeah, because if a group of girls was trying to jump one of my kids...
We all know, yeah. Now,
gotta back up.
We're bringing up all this because it was on social media.
Yeah.
Like, how smart is that? So, I don't know if you kids really understand this concept, and I'm not gonna ask you to because you kids. Like, there was a time that I was there, I was as naive as any other kid. I ain't gonna trip because I got in trouble. I did a lot of stupid stuff too. But y'all, when you are World Star, do you think that you get rich from World Star, or does World Star get rich from you posting something that everybody else get to view? Like, who do you think get rich? Because I know y'all done seen dude that own World Star. He walking around with big chains. Trust me, he don't live in Colorado Springs. Feel me? Like, y'all got to understand, don't get yourself in trouble. I'm all for the scrap. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not even going to lie. Like, if someone want to bang, let them bang, bruh. Maybe they getting out some frustration. They might be friends. Because that didn't happen.
Yeah, it happens.
That didn't happen.
Kids.
Happened to me. But I'm just saying that you can't record everything.
You can't record everything.
But Floyd, what happened to him, I'm glad that was recorded. See? Now we get action from that. The action of y'all recording this woman being attacked, now that could get you sued.
Incriminate all that.
Yeah, like, let's think about what we doing, y'all. Like, that's a little, I don't know, y'all. Maybe if it was me that recorded it, I'd show my homeboy, but I ain't gonna send it to him because I don't know what he's gonna do. So I'll be like, hey, bro, look, there was a fight and I recorded it. Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me?
So my thing on social media, parents, please monitor what you allow your kids to have. All right? Because if you have some kids that have some opportunity to get to the next level,
yeah,
you don't want to be on any social media incriminating yourself, because these college recruiters, that's their job. Is to find out.
These dudes are walking background checks.
Yes, that's their job, to find out what it is that you do besides play basketball.
And that's what I can vouch for this. Out of every conversation on speakerphone, because I just love to hear these recruiters talk. When they talk to my daughter, that's the number one question, bro. Right? See?
They say, what's your Twitter account?
Hey,
Your
what do you do besides basketball? Like these people talk basketball all day, every day. If you're so fortunate for them to accept your child and offer them, they're gonna talk basketball all the time. So they want to know, what are you doing outside of basketball? Do I gotta worry? Are you a part of a gang? Do you like walking around half naked, taking half naked pictures? Like, what is our worry? Some kids, they don't present any, which is smart, but they could be a book full of trouble. But they're smart enough to know, don't put it out there so nobody sees it. So I'm not going to lose out on an opportunity because, excuse me, in 2018, I posted a fight that I was at a party with some little kids and everybody drinking and smoking. Because I'm going to tell you what, if I saw that, my assumption is you drink and smoke. Yeah. I mean, how many coaches are willing to waste a spot, pivotal spot, that at that level, like we discussed, is a business, that they could lose out on some other talent that's they got their diet right, they healthy, they don't party, and all they know of them is they get straight A's. I'm going to take this maybe a little less talented kid over the, hey, this girl or boy, he could jump out the gym super fast, got handles, blah, blah, blah. But everything I heard from the coaches or their social media, they're always in arguments. They're always talking on super controversial shit, which isn't bad, but it just matters on what it is. It matters on what it is. If everything is about sex or who's doing this and that, and you're always in someone else's business, then that's an issue.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Right?
It's a real issue.
I mean, shoot, like social media is exactly that. It's social. Everybody sees it. You think you blocked something, you think you deleted it, someone else saved it, and you thought that it was gone, but they retweeted it or they reposted it. And now you done. Unless your talent can outweigh whatever that you did.
So, you know how I am. Mine get to wondering sometimes.
Yeah.
And I can't be me unless I do something. So here we go. Who's the next top talent in the Springs?
I was waiting on you to say something ignorant. Damn.
Boys,
the next top.
Yes.
Ooh. So are we saying to go to college, like from the high school level?
Yeah, just high school level that can go that
go
you know, what
in
team?
The Springs.
What high school team are we going to be looking at? Like yo, that high school team is dope. We need to go see that team
from the Springs. I'm gonna be honest with you, bruh. I really don't know because the Harrison boys all went to Colorado Prep. Hey. Yeah, so I expect them to be bums next year. Bums. But
nephew's gonna go there though. Oh, nephew. Sorry,
bro.
KJ.
Sorry, man.
We love you, man.
Man, I love you, KJ, man. Dang, man. But whatever. Okay. So the homie is going there, but he's gonna struggle, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So I'm gonna say the best boys team will continue out of the Springs to probably be. Nah, I'm gonna say it, bro. Found Fort Carson.
You got Bray over there.
Yeah, too. And I love their young group.
Yeah,
like I love that young group that is coming in there, bro. They're just and and we follow everybody that got a hooper and stuff like that. And oh boy, man, his sons are working, bro. Like Bray, working.
Right, and then you got the
working.
You got the other two. Aren't they twins?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. You got the twins.
All right.
Yeah. So that's who I would go with to be immediate, where I know they're constantly playing comp. Yeah. Sand Creek to move to such a weak district, like, or whatever you want to call it, conference, whatever, like so weak that ain't none of their games going to validate how good they are.
That's That's what sucks. These weak ass schedules are.
Yeah, none of them are. None of them. Like, not one of those games. Your alumni, sorry, bro, but they gonna be trash.
Come on, Sierra.
I'm sorry,
baby.
Stallions.
I be talking about y'all all the time, man. Let's go.
And I can't even hate because I was at y'all games. They're the best. They're fun. Y'all cheerleaders are off the chain.
Oh, Sierra got the
It's
best
hype.
cheerleaders in
It's hype.
here in the Springs. No, matter of fact, y'all got the
Sand
best
Creek
cheerleaders in the state.
Yep, bro.
I'll stand on
might
that.
have
Sierra, man, Sierra go live with their cheerleaders.
Now
man.
I will
Cheer.
say that I got to give some props to George, bro.
Yeah,
George was impressive,
Man,
bro.
stop that. George is whack compared to Sierra.
It was impressive, y'all.
George is whack compared to Sierra. And I
Okay.
stand on that. Fuck George.
They was impressive, y'all.
Man, stop it,
Look,
man.
from one black guy to another, they was impressive.
Nah, shout out to George, man. I just be talking shit.
Yeah, George was impressive too.
Sierra, you're the number
Y'all,
one.
y'all, right now for me, you would be 1, but I got a 1B. Feel me, like a 1B.
Hold on. So not only
George.
is it the cheerleaders at Sierra,
Yeah.
but you got their group in the stands. You know, those
Oh,
kids
that
in
was
the stands
hype.
would come out riding out, you know, and cheering too.
That, bruh, extremely hype. Bruh. Like that, the atmosphere at one of their games is unmet that I've seen for girls basketball. And we've been to the Grandview, the Cherry Creeks, you name them. The atmosphere, trash. I'm talking about even when they play their rival,
Yeah.
trash.
So quiet.
Like, quiet, and I'm like, wow, like we paid to get into this one, bro. Cause you know us, we don't miss games. We make that trip. Rain, sleet, snow, we make the trip. It might be dangerous, but we make it. All right.
I hate a whack game too, by the way.
So who do you got? Boys.
Ooh, that's tough. So Mountford Carson is a good one. I was going to go Doherty for a second, but I'm going to have to fall back because I be getting some intel from Doherty.
Uh-huh.
They got a bunch of,
Say it.
They got a bunch of troublemakers at their school that be
Stealing
on the
and
team. Yeah, man.
Stealing people money.
Yeah, so I don't know how focused they really are. They might have a new group, but they got the potential. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
But with old boy Lucas,
How do you like the coach? Little dude.
I don't even. Well, okay.
Come on,
I
man,
don't
say
really
it.
care. No, but I'm
Say what you gonna say.
You know, I've heard from multiple parents.
There's
They
no
don't
I
care
in
for him.
team.
Yeah, they don't care for it. They don't care for him.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
Seriously, I did.
So,
I heard that.
like I said, I don't have no. I mean, the only thing over there is I know G, Sean over there, and AJ.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, like the homie AJ.
Yeah, AJ over there.
Shout out to him. Shout
Yeah.
out to him.
So I hope it sucks. It sucks
Little
for him
bitty
right
baller.
now. It sucks
Little
for
bitty
AJ
baller.
because this whole COVID shit right now.
Yeah.
But hopefully he just come out just killing, man.
Because this is his senior year, right?
Yeah. I feel like it just watching. I feel like they're holding him back sometimes. Let that boy go because he can play.
But you know that's the Colorado way.
I know. I hate
Every
it,
time
though.
down the court, run a play. Run a play. Hey,
Yeah.
every kid is out here putting in max work. And I know coaches are like, why ain't kids back out at the park? And why are all these just working out with trainers and all that? I understand that. But where are they able to show it at?
Oh, that's another thing.
Are they able to show it like doing the game? Because they're not. What you got to do is run X to Iverson, run that. Like, it's like, bruh, like they had a 3-on-2, bruh.
So I'll give a shout out to some of these trainers out here in this aspect. A lot of coaches out there.
Yeah.
Why they be hating on these trainers for?
Hold on, bro. That's the next subject. Coaches. We're moving to the next subject. Give it to me, bro.
Yo,
Coaches.
why these coaches be hating on these trainers out here, yo? Like I've seen it, and I've heard from multiple kids. Where they hating, and I'll use an example. They hating on Trey over there at Pluto.
Oh yeah, constantly.
Yeah, because he out there, he doing, teaching them the offense and all that shit, how to handle the ball or whatever. They get mad at these kids because they know how to do that. That's part of the game.
Right.
It helps them. I would rather come to a game, see a kid that got some handles that can bring up the ball past half court and actually facilitate, shoot, whatever it may be, but that can actually play, then come to a game to watch this robotic ass shit.
Princeton offense.
Yeah.
You
pass
ready for it?
50 million times. Cut, pass, cut, backdoor cut, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. I want to see some action.
Plug time. That's one of the main reasons why I'm really interested in this Colorado prep. Because if I get to see talented players, boys and possibly girls, wink, wink, get to play the game, how they're trained.
Yeah.
If they're well trained, I would rather go and see that than go to a game. And you know how it is. We go to these games $4 and $5, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's nothing but it add up. And we're basketball dudes.
Oh, man,
Feel me? So we always are. If our kids ain't playing, we're at somebody else's game. Because we most likely we know 2 or 3 kids that's on the team that's been requesting, hey, come and watch me hoop. Come watch me play. I can't get to all of y'all, but believe me, I try. I promise that to you. So the thing about these coaches, bruh, is what do you think made them coach? Like, how many of these coaches, how many of these coaches should be coaching? And I'm not going to sit back and say, you need to be coaching or I need to be coaching.
I don't want to be no coach.
But do you think, I'm going to throw out a percentage. Do you think 25% need to be coaching? 50? 75? 100? About, just give me your percentage. Just give me your percentage. Because we've been to, well, I've been to every school. The only school I have not been to watch a game, and this is nothing against them, because I know that Oscar might watch this.
St. Mary's?
Yeah, I haven't been to a St. Mary's game.
Boys
or girls, but I need to go.
Yeah,
I want to watch the boys.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah. Shout out Sam.
A lot of talking about you, Sam.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Like, Sam is nice. Yeah. So I want to actually get this year, if due to COVID and all that, CHSAA rules, if we can, I'm going to definitely try to make one of those games.
See, I'm trying to remember the school we went to where I was just so crazy about. Oh, that's who it was. It was the Erie and Berthoud game. Oh my gosh.
That game was dope.
I was like happy, like their coach. So I personally myself, if you know me, I'm one of those hyper type guys, man. So when we went out to that game, it wasn't no playoff game. It was just a regular rival game.
But it was down to the nitty gritty for seeding. And they was behind us in the RPI trying to catch us.
Who were behind? Was it Erie?
Who us?
Yeah.
Now at the time, Erie.
Okay. So I don't know this lady. I commented on one of her stuff and told her, great job.
Because didn't they go 1-1? Because yes. So Erie did win the first one. So they was in front of us.
So the lady coach for Erie, they were down. Oh my God. They were down. We were sitting exactly behind the bench.
Story.
So, they're thinking that we over here trying to spy them and all that stuff.
Literally, y'all.
We was just there to watch a game, man.
The whole team, staff, trainer, the
everybody
medical
was
watching us. Like, we were sitting behind them. And so she would whisper a little less. Now, that was kind of funny. But whatever.
I'm going to give her props again. This lady called a timeout, called the kids over there and started cussing at her. Like, she was like, what'd she say? Like, you're doing what the fuck you want to do.
Yep.
Do what
I want you to fucking do.
I want you to do.
Yeah, now she went off.
Everything. None of them kids, they were all locked in looking dead at the coach in her eye.
Yeah.
None of them put their head down and started crying.
No feelings.
Went back out there and busted.
Boy,
they was playing.
That shit was cold. Now I'm gonna say this. Now, who had won the game?
It was Erie.
Erie did.
Because
right?
they had that Cavalier girl
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Bertha.
yeah.
They lost.
Balling.
Yeah.
So it was Bertha that won the first one. So it was Bertha because they went 1-1. So now this is no joke, y'all. At one point in the game, now this is getting late in the game, they were down like 17 points. Like 17 points. And it just, because we almost like, bro, what a wasted trip, bro. Like we came all the way up here. Everybody talking about this girl, Gina or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her name was. Yeah. So I'm out there like, she's not really that impressive. The coach did exactly what he said. Exactly. And tide changed. It wasn't some we out there like I'm trying to outscore her. Like their team followed the coach. Like the coach got in them. She brought them back. She corrected them. They embraced it. They took it and they ran off. Like before we knew it, they went in half like down 2. I was like, what just happened? Like, how did this happen? Came out of the locker room and it was pretty much game over. Like Bertha, they kept it close because they did have that one girl who could just hoop. But everybody else started getting tired because they ran everything through her. She dribbled down the court. She got all the rebounds, got the steals, and she just got tired. But Erie won, and it was impressive because of what the coach did. Like, there was something in the coach that the girls that you could understand. Her rapport with them was, when I say do something, it means do it.
Do it.
And you could tell the first maybe 10 minutes total of the game, she kind of let them do them. Like, okay, like, y'all are going to be fine. I don't know if it was me and this other black man's presence. When we walked in the gym, we all saw it. Because first off, these two schools are completely Caucasian. Completely. Like, so.
No, there was like 4 of them because we counted, remember?
Not on birthday.
No, like in the gym.
No. Like 4 of us, like total.
Yeah.
So now he right. So the gym was packed, but there was nobody that looked like us. Like we literally stood out like dots on a Dalmatian. Like it was just bloop. Like so anyway, when we walk in, even the people are just looking at us like, and they watching us. Of course, we got Tiana with us. I forgot if Shamir or Tamika. No, Kiana. Yeah, was with us. So they had on their Sand Creek gear. Yeah. And that just, the whispers all through the place went. Because not many people had saw us play, but we was always 1 or 2 in the RPI. Yeah. You feel me? So people was whispering. Like, they was like, oh, shit. Like, they here to watch us. Which we was. Because we knew they would probably be 3 and 4. And Mullen. So we were like, it's us 4. So we went to Pete, and he's just being straight up that it was impressive to see a coach. Not just, I don't know, have a favorite player or 2 and you coach them. Like the coach. Like even the girls on the bench, you would have thought they played the whole game and they weren't even getting in the game.
That bench was live.
Live, bro.
That bench was live like that. Oh, man.
That was impressive.
It was a beautiful thing.
That was impressive. Maybe that should be something that we should do. Maybe get some guest appearance coaches. Now we know plenty of coaches.
Yeah, we know plenty.
Have them come on the show and shit. Maybe
just get their
shoot their shot. Yeah. On the Colorado Springs way, because it seems to be a lot similar, man. Like, I don't know. Like, everybody here is worried about the Gazette writing bad stuff about them. Who cares, man? Yeah. Who even buy that crap no more? Like, who in this city, why is the Gazette still up? Like, seriously. Like, why? Man, like, everything is on the internet now, man. Stop, man. So, our next issue with the coaches is, at what level do you believe coaches have the responsibility of putting out the right data on these kids?
Max Preps. So it is the coach's responsibility. Whether you have a team team designated person.
Yeah.
It is the head coach responsibility to look over it or to monitor to make sure that the right info is in. Because as we go through Twitter, we see a lot of the coaches from college
D1s,
talking about
not just JUCOs, NAIA, little smaller schools, which we aren't knocking at all. School is school.
Like I said, my daughter can go to Conoco University.
Yeah.
If they pay for it,
my boy said Conoco, a gas station.
If it's paid for it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But listening to these college coaches talk about how it's so upsetting to go to max preps and none of the stats are there or they're not accurate.
Bruh, do you know something that pissed me off? Is the coach called Tiana and was like, where was your stats at? And I'm like, and bruh, it was like 2 or 3 days later. They don't want past stats. They're literally asking. Now, this is, well, I've already told you that, man, because me and you, so this is me talking to the people. Listen, there's people that literally call and ask, we need her to get her 3-point percentage up. We need her to get more steals and blah, blah, blah. So they're looking instantaneous because they got her schedule. They're looking like, what does she do tonight? Like, what is she? And I'm like, I can do the stats, but they instantly want to know from Max Preps rather than call her because she's young.
And she don't want those parents giving out those fake stats
and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, either you could take my word for it, but she was 2 for 5. Like, feel me? Oh, whatever, bro. Feel me? And I'm like, this isn't even difficult. Now, I understand a lot of these coaches are out here relying on huddle, which this black man told me
I don't like
he
it.
Don't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm not a hater of it.
I don't like it.
But
it's a horrible view. You know,
everybody
you can't
on
go
huddle,
in,
bro.
I mean, going into it, it's a horrible view.
Whose view is it though? Like, is it the person that they get a camera to view? Like, fault?
Yeah, it's the people. It's so let's say that Sand Creek, whoever.
But they give it to some child normally, don't they?
No, whoever takes it, it's horrible. 95% of the time, the shit is trash. So you're trying. I mean, from the things that I go looking at other kids just trying to figure out stuff, it's like ew. Like it's all blurry. Like you can't see nobody. You don't know who's doing what.
Okay,
you don't even know if it's that kid. So if I suck, I'm going to take of the wrong person. I'm going to take it of the wrong person and say that's me. If I was a kid, if they did a good move, because it's so blurry, you don't know who's who.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, anyway, huddle is used for stats around here. A whole bunch of. I'm talking about a lot of coaches use it. I'm not a hater. Anything to make your job easier, cool. But you can't rely on it though. That's something that I know. I mean, now I watched it a few times, and they got people misnamed. They got stats just wrong. Like this girl just got a block and it was a steal. I'm like, okay, excuse me. I understand that for most of these high school coaches, local, and I'm talking about Colorado Springs because now I can't speak for Pueblo and Denver, but they don't give a damn. They just flat out don't care. They'll sit up there and tell these parents, I'm trying my best and I'm doing this and that and I'm trying to get your kid like out there. Because a lot of the parents here, which surprised me because the basketball community isn't that big, so we all know one another in some form. Maybe it's just walking by, we know, or maybe you actually speak to them. But it's to that level, bro, where a lot of parents want their child to do something. Like they don't care if it's D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, Division I, if they're fortunate, but they want something. So a lot of these coaches are feeding you shit like, oh yeah, like I got this database and I just send it out to everybody. Like, what is that doing? Like, you're telling me that these recruiting coordinators look at every damn video sent to them, the thousands that are sent. Huh? Really? No. You need to get your ass on the damn phone. You need to get on there. Use it for what it's for. Make a call. Like, be like, hey, and I understand networking is life now.
It's everything.
Like, it's everything. If I can do it as a parent, which I do, because every single coach that my daughter has dealt with outside of her high school coaches, I don't talk to them. I'm one of those parents that try to keep my distance. Like, hey, like, y'all do y'all, and then when she come home, then I'm going to do me. That I'm not going to stress y'all where y'all got to be like, how is Tiana dads feel about it? I don't want y'all to think like that at all. So I stay out of the way. Now, in the summer circuit where I believe shit matters, I speak. Now, that's different.
Yeah.
Because now my money is involved, these trips. I got to not only do it for me, but my wife, she's in on it. Her money is going toward it. So now it's a little different. Like, if my kid ain't playing or something like that, now I need to know why. Feel me? In high school, not so much. I mean, people be like, yeah, like there was college coaches coming to the game. Where? Nigga, like these are the same parents that I see drive off with their kids after every game. Every game. In the times that I did know that there was college coaches, the times that I knew was because they spoke to me. Like, they spoke to me before they came. Like, they was like, where's she playing at? We're sending somebody there.
I got a question now.
I hate you. Bro, damn.
No,
damn.
Do you think it's important for the head coach to communicate with you, or is it more so, what if the head coach give it to the assistant, and the assistant talks to you more?
Oh,
does it really
so we're talking about the high school level.
Yeah. Does it does it bother you?
Yes, yeah,
okay.
Because if an assistant coach is talking to me, I'm going to associate that as the head coach talking. Okay. Feel me? So if he or she comes to me and they're like, hey, your daughter needs to do this, or hey, where's your daughter going, or this and that, I'm going to think, okay, that's from the head coach, because that's what a head coach is supposed to do. If you're going to delegate, which is perfectly fine, if you want to delegate the responsibilities of the head coach, because I'm pretty sure when a kid gets recruited, he feels a little better when it's the head coach that flew to his house and not the recruiting coordinator, assistant, third, seventh man, right? I'm just being honest, but that's just how I feel. That now, this is just an opinionated podcast. That's all that this is. It's opinions. If we spin facts, we'll say it. Like, we're like, that's a fact. But for me personally, bro, that's it. Like, and I'm not gonna ask to speak to them unless they need to be speaking to. Feel me? And that's gonna be anything that affects my child, bro. Like anything that affects him or her to the level of they're hurt or they don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna address that shit. Feel me?
I got another question.
God dang it.
So, all right, this past season, we watched some, when they do the awards or the rankings or giving people
from who, like Prep Hoops or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prep Hoops.
Yeah.
So, how do I say this? There was a lot of kids that got the short end.
Shafted.
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to my boy Jaden Hobdy, bro. Real quick, Jaden Hobdy. I do believe you should be a ranked kid. I don't know where, but I saw kids on multiple lists from Colorado Preps to Prep Hoops, both of them. One's rival and one's just their own little solo thing. And you're not on neither one of them. So that is questionable. Maybe it's because you didn't play that much varsity, and a lot of these other boys, because me and my daughter had looked it up, played varsity. So maybe that's why.
So I don't know. When I say this, like when I'm watching the first team, the second team, you got kids that have D1 offers. Not D1 offers. They're going to D1 schools.
Yeah.
They're going to top no, not. I'm not going to say top, but it's a D1 school they're going to,
Yes.
and they're not even in the honorable mention. What does that say about Colorado?
That's the complete political side that you introduced me to, that you told me about. Because my man here had a son, y'all probably all know, especially all you local people, played football, killed it, right? Boom, boom, boom. Didn't do much because of some other shit. But you went through it. Mm-hmm. And I've never went through it. Like, my youngest is about to be a sophomore. So I never seen this before. And not until now that I've seen where you're like, hold on, like, you made what team? Hold on. You made third or you made second? And it's questionable. So it goes back to what me and you talk about all the time. That whole, oh, well, she's a senior. Oh, well, she's a freshman. Don't worry about it. So since she's a senior, we'll give it to her. Like, I don't understand it, because I want y'all to know, and I hope that y'all do know this, that, bro, that is something that is put on their bio when they go to college. Hey, yeah. I was first team freshman year. I was first team sophomore year. That's bigger, and it means something to them as athletes, as players. Y'all need to recognize that. And I understand you coaches don't give a damn, but damn it, you should. Like, recognize a player for what they are and how well they play, rather than think about some crap like, well, we'll put you there in 2 years or in 3 years. Man, that's crap, man. But whatever, because what they'll tell you is every coach, every single one, I went to battle for my kids. I went to battle for my kids. No, you fucking didn't.
Oh, guys, I've been slipping. Y'all been commenting. I just saw this. My bad.
Go, man.
But
speak on it.
Yeah. So, no, I want to still talk about that, because old girl Jada Redwine at George.
Okay. Yeah. Jada can play
it this year.
Yeah. She
killed it as a freshman.
Yeah.
And she didn't get no love. That's some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
What do you tell? I mean, I know a lot of folks have made comments saying that, because she's black, black kids.
We don't, that issue. Yeah.
We don't get the benefit of doubt if a white girl does it.
And they're like, oh, she's so good.
Great.
She's so good.
Correct. But
Matt, not to cut you off, just real quick. We played in a decent conference this year. I believe 7 or 8 teams.
Sand Creek.
Talking about. Made the playoffs. Played in a pretty decent conference. We played against probably one of the better players in the state. Her name was Kylie.
Yeah.
Kylie is going to CU, the University of Colorado. We dusted their ass off every time. Collectively, like, as a team. Not one single girl just dropped 40. Nothing crazy like that. But team we effort. Dust them off. And it just shocks me when I see she was like this head and above conference MVP. I'm like, what? Like, is that all y'all looked at was what the girl was offered? Because I'm pretty freaking sure, if the girl was black, they would have questioned it. Like, her team was this and that. Matter of fact, they lost like 4 or 5 games.
We hear it all the time.
Sand Creek went undefeated in the conference, bro.
Politics. Right, Rob.
Yeah. Sand Creek went undefeated in the conference. And you're telling me they don't have a player that's conference MVP? Like, they ought to have the conference MVP, the MVP runner-up, all of that. This is not equal opportunity bullshit, bro. Like, this is basketball.
That's the stuff that kind of scare me, man.
Well, you should be scared.
I'm nervous, man.
And I know.
I'm scared for my kid, man.
And this man is the reason that I went to Sand Creek. Let me just give that to y'all straight up.
Well, let them know, because some people don't know stuff.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so look. So I was very, very tempted to not go to a school in Colorado Springs. I was talked out of it by many people. They were like, Don't be one of those parents that run to Denver. Don't do all this. Don't do all that. So I was like, in not even being here long, like I explained yesterday, I low-key got some Colorado Spring pride now. Like, okay, bet. Now, Now, I don't want to low-key be like the rest, right? Because we know those parents that did that. I spoke to a few that did it, and they recommended it. Like, they were like, hey, bruh, you might want to get your daughter to Denver. And I'm like, yeah, now you could be right.
I'm going to do it.
So, see? So I had this black guy convince me. He's like, Rob, you should give him a chance, man. You know what? Last year, the coach was pregnant. You know, man, like she didn't like she wasn't able to fully be all she could be, right? So I was like, and my dude Herm was there, right? So I'm like, Herm is there through all. I can fall back on Herm. Yeah. Like, if Tiana fall out of line, he's going to round her up. You know what I'm saying? Whip her in shape, right? Yeah. So I was able to be talked out of what I initially wanted to do. And I'm going to be honest. Most of these people know this. They was down there. Grandview and George. It really, really was. Those are the two schools that I was looking at. I was looking at those two schools. My friend and my wife talked me out of it. And I was like, is this going to be something I'm going to regret? I'm not going to lie to nobody. My daughter wanted to play at Sand Creek. She wanted to. Her friends go there. Those are the girls that she know, blah, they blah. Anyway, so I asked around. I was able to be talked out of it. And now we're Scorpions.
That's the dumbest sign, man.
Scorpions.
I can't do it.
Now we're Scorpions. Scorpions.
Stop it.
So that's where we stand now. Yeah. And when it comes back to these coaches, that played a big part in it. Played a huge, huge part in it. I saw those coaches coach. Both of them, they're pretty good, man. They're like, they just played a style that I think complements my child. Straight up.
Yeah.
So it's his fault.
Hey man, they made it. They pretty much went undefeated, basically. I mean,
you
they lost
are
2 games.
absolutely correct. You really are. Now, I'm not blaming the season. I ain't talking down up on the coach or nothing, but I was just talking down on the situation that I put her in. Feel me? Yeah. That I felt like as a father, that I could have did better by putting it in like we talked about. That's why we take our kids to Denver, because we want them to be put in the right situation for everything. I don't care if it's school ball, summer ball, camp, name it.
What about those that, because now we get to play devil's advocate. What about those that say, hey, the grass ain't greener on the other side?
Do you know how often that I heard that shit? Man, listen, man. Maybe the grass ain't greener, but we know it's plush. Feel me? Feel me? Now, there ain't no damn patches. Feel me? Like, that's all that I'm trying to say, man, is I'm trying to be Team Colorado Springs. But sometimes, bro, it is tough when things aren't how you know they could be. And I know you know what I mean.
I don't look too much into the only time I get into the Colorado Springs, Team Colorado Springs, is when some dipshit from Denver fuck up and say some shit like, you know, when we were at Cherokee Trails.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, well, why do you guys go to that school?
Oh,
bitch,
my
fuck you.
God.
Fuck you. Like, who the fuck is Cherokee Trails?
Bruh,
shout out to Maya. We like your game.
Like your game.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a good player.
Yeah.
No disrespect to you.
Yeah.
But on the other
hand,
great
defense.
Yeah, great Mia. I said
Mia.
God dang it, my bad. It's Mia. And shout out Jody for helping her and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, bitch, fuck you. Like, who the fuck is Cherokee Trails? Like, you know, they just thought they were so much better.
Because of why? They had a girl going where?
To CS
Colorado State.
Yeah, CSU. Yeah.
That's literally what their whole argument was. This whole argument. Oh, well, we got a girl going to Colorado State. And I'm like, and you're struggling with measly little 4A team.
Struggling.
We was missing a key player. We missed every layup.
The girls were trash.
Every layup, bro.
T.I. was trash that game.
Thank you, bro. Bro, we missed every layup. We missed every layup. Like, and you struggled. So,
but I just don't like when folks talk down on us. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the Springs. I like the Springs, though. But because you in Denver, you going to talk down to me?
Yeah.
Man, you better stop it.
Stop all that.
Be careful how you... be careful. Be wise about your next words.
Okay.
Because, sorry, y'all, a lot of y'all know me, so.
Yeah. Nah, that's good, bro.
But, no, I mean, I don't sit there and be like, oh, Colorado Springs the best, and I wouldn't say Denver's the best. Because I'm like, hey, we all in this together, man. Like,
we are, bro.
So, I just don't like that part, you know. But playing devil advocate.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you, Cherokee Trail. Fuck you. Because we should have won the fucking game. As bad as we played, we were still in it. Mm-hmm. In the disrespect from them fans. Because for my dude to be sitting there, all we doing is, if we yell at anybody,
it's our kids.
We yell at our own damn kids. We don't yell at nobody else's kids. We don't even talk to anybody else's kids. We yell at our own kids. And for them to call my dude a thug for just some random shit, that shit was real fucked up.
Being real racist.
Yeah, like it was uncalled for.
Mr. Thug.
This was another one of them could have been George Floyd moments.
Mr.
She called the cops on him, had them come to the gym, and it was just reckless. And matter of fact, what made it so disrespectful is the shit was one of our fellow brown people. Like, come on, lady, like don't talk shit and not expect to be spoken back to. Like, you gotta understand that. But to the Cherokee Trail players, I give y'all props. Y'all won the game. Y'all was missing a key player too. We know. But I just don't like them fans, man. And then random other dudes tried to jump on us asking to get their ass beat. Feel me? But
got scared when it came back at
came real
that's
shook.
Your chick?
Yeah.
So you about to address this one? No,
bro.
That's not me, bro.
No, bro. Yeah, like real hoe shit. Real hoe shit. But whatever. Back to the point at hand. No matter what, bruh, no matter what, from Cherokee Trail to whoever, we had a good ass team. And I'm not disrespecting Sand Creek at all, because I told my nigga I already done bought his shirts. Feel me? Like all three.
So sad.
All fucking
I don't know
three.
Why he did that shit.
I did it because you ain't gonna bamboozle me. Nigga, you are the reason I'm there. You are the reason that I go up to the school. Anyway, so you ain't gonna bamboozle me. But I understand he ain't no dedicated member yet. He ain't did the whole, hey, this is where we going. I understand. I don't know, just like the rest of y'all. I don't fucking know. But I ain't gonna let him just get off easy. Fuck that. Even if she don't go, nigga, like you gonna show up and wear that damn shirt.
Wear a South Carolina Gamecock shirt.
No, Sand Creek Scorpion. Fight on.
Oh, that's stupid. What is this crap, man? Like, what the hell?
I don't know who designed it.
Gang signs, man.
Okay.
Cuz.
First off, he added the thumb. You don't add the thumb.
What is it?
You keep it real generic, bro. Yeah, it's real generic.
What the heck?
Yeah, bro. So our last thing, man, putting Springs on the map. This is our last thing, bro. I don't understand the extent of it. Like, I don't know what we gotta do. We done had Big Ashton, Saren.
I'm gonna tell you why we can't put it on the map.
Who? Kylie Shook.
And she was
name it, bro.
She was in the draft.
Yeah, she got
drafted. And you still can't. You want to know why? Because we got too many goddamn haters in the Springs. We don't know how to come together. So when you do get folks that try to come together, like they said in the comments already. It's who's coaching? Oh, this and that. Is my kid gonna get some play time? Yeah. Oh, this coach is too hard on folks. We got too many of that, man.
Yeah.
We're our own worst enemies right now. No one else. And then when we finally get someone that can help, folks don't listen. Folks don't listen.
Dang,
I'm using this right here.
Bro, now that's deep.
Herm is a good person that was able to be the mouth of everything.
Yeah.
Folks don't fucking listen. It's that simple. And then they get mad because somebody like me actually fucking listen, and then our kids is in a good fucking place, but then the hate rain down.
Hate.
Why? I don't get that shit. You had the same opportunity as me, but because your ass was hard-headed, now you mad.
Yeah.
So you want to blow everything else up. And let's talk about this right here. So when it comes to the Springs, I'm going to tell you this right here. Going out to Denver, I still don't pay a lot of money. At all. At all.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of folks around here that want to catapult off your pockets. You know,
yeah.
You got a lot of these dumb motherfucking parents out here that want to pay all this money for this training, for this dumbass shit.
Or these horrible teams that's putting you on court 69.
Yeah. Like,
who the hell want to play on court 69?
I keep telling y'all, listen, you got to be, I'm at that stage, as all people should be, that when you go on a club team, you should be trying to get amongst the recruiters.
That's just a simple fact.
Even if they don't choose you, you have the opportunity. No, I don't want to go to Big Truck, LA, Elkwood tournament up in Vegas, some bullshit. No, man.
Yeah.
That don't do nothing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man.
Like, you can't fool me. And I got money in this? Man, miss me with that nonsense.
Miss me, bro. Straight up. Go to some four-corner AAU tournament. Stop that bullshit.
Stop taking these parents and these kids' money. And parents, stop paying for every goddamn thing.
Yeah. Have to. Because they don't understand, but they got the power. They really don't get it. And they got the power.
I know that they say, hey, well, you making Denver teams better. Yes, you're right. We are making them better. But they're putting us in that position. All right? Now, if a Springs team came along and was able to put us in that same position, man, I would stay right here. You know how much fucking money I saved?
Right?
You know how, people aren't thinking. They're thinking that, it's strictly Denver versus Springs, or we're trying to make Denver better. No, we want to make the Springs better. But the people in the Springs don't have the connections, or they're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
It's always somebody trying to make extra money off of some bullshit.
Always
trying to jerk you.
Always, man. Then
I don't need no free handouts from my daughter. I work hard.
Bro, now that's the one thing that I gotta really commend Keith and Lyons on, bro. Have to, bro. Like, the man was able to put my child in a position for the low. Like, and I'm not saying like the man didn't make nothing, but man, was it cheap compared to
cheap.
What? Premier 7,000.
I looked around
BC Denver 7,000 or however much. Yeah, like I'm like, what? To play basketball? Now, I could understand like some tickets or something for the kid, but damn, do they gotta fly first class? Shit, like, man, now we going coach, bro.
Like I said, I want to be in the Springs, but this is what somebody actually told me. I'm going to shout out. I'm not going to say your name out of respect because you're a prominent person in a good position. But you said college coaches don't look at, this person's from Colorado Springs or this person's from Denver.
Yeah.
They don't look at that.
Yeah.
I was told that from a college coach. I was told to that.
Yeah.
I was told that today.
Yeah.
So I don't live off of that Denver, Colorado Springs thing. If Colorado Springs is doing the right thing and they can put us on the right platform, bro, I'm with it. You got to think, we're as parents, we ain't trying to spend $10,000. We ain't trying to spend $4,000.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to do that shit.
Straight up. Not for no summer basketball, bro.
Are you serious?
No.
No,
Not with the
man.
hotels and everything else that costs. No.
So, folks, y'all got to realize before, not everybody have the money. Not a lot of parents here. That's another topic we'll bring up. But a lot of parents here don't have the money. That's why a lot of kids that are good don't play in club ball.
Straight up.
Because they just don't have the funds.
Don't have the funds, bro.
And
sad.
you got all
Just
these
sad,
got all these so-called coaches with these teams that that have all this money and they just charging people up the wazoo.
Yeah, facts. Well, that's it, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, man.
Peace.
2 black guys with Table Talk.
Table talk.
Holla.